country roads. Take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia. So we now stopped at a small town called Henderson, West Virginia. I'm driving that dog crazy. And you've got the post office, a little house, a few more houses, and the end of town. There's about 4 things in West Virginia I'm going to be stopping at. I'm not sure if they're anything nice. I found them in Google. Sorry that yesterday's video was so short in Ohio. Once again, it just so happened the street I was, the road I think I was on 35 East maybe. There's nothing off there. I saw a sign for Columbus, but I didn't know how far that was. And there's another bridge. There's bridges all over in West Virginia. I like this little place, even though it looks maybe a little run down. I don't like that it's so close to the highway and you can hear the cars. But put this about a mile behind the highway, I like this place. I have a feeling I'm going to like West Virginia quite a bit. And that's surprising considering all throughout high school, I mainly only remember West Virginia jokes. I think that's considered a traffic jam in West Virginia. Beep beep. Okay, this guy's pushing a lawnmower down the street. I don't really know what's going on in West Virginia. Okay, this took me a while to find, and I'm still kind of lost. I don't know how I got here. Parked at the bank. They said I can keep my car there because they're closing. This is the Kanawha River. I might be pronouncing it wrong. So I'm gonna turn this off when I cross the street. Okay, I made it without getting smushed. So once again, this is the Kanawha River in West Virginia. Let's get a little closer. Now I'm gonna say this is not a nice area, and when I say that, I don't wanna be mean, but I'm a little concerned with the truck right now because there's a lot of homeless people in this town. All the shops were closed down, and I have my laptops in the truck. So that concerns me a little bit, but you know, laptops can be replaced. Not really. But I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'll be fairly quick. And there is no reason this river is special. It's just one of the stops I had where I would stop and take a break. And it's kind of, I don't know, ironic to me or just weird how the first really bad neighborhood I drove through was in West Virginia. And I'm sure there's a lot of parts of West Virginia that are not, you know, wealthy, or maybe a lot of parts that are poor. But considering all the places I've driven through, this is the only one that I probably would never stay overnight in a hotel. Now, I know I said this in a previous video, I think it was at Treaty Park, and I'm not even sure if that was in Idaho or South Dakota, where I wonder if there's any videos on it. I still haven't checked. I guarantee you there cannot be a video on YouTube with the Kanawha River. Simply because this is nothing more than a river. I'll go through one more time. We see if we see any ducks. No ducks, no fish, no geese, just loud trucks on the highway. So when I drive back to the highway, if I have to get on the highway here, then I can't record it. But if I have to go through the town again, I'll record it through the town. It was slow, like 25 miles an hour. I've got 3 hands, so I have enough to hold the phone. And you'll see what it looks like. If I have a feeling I'm going to be able to get on the highway right here. And if that's the case, I'm not going to drive through the town because, one, it's out of the way. This was about 5 miles off the highway. And the second reason is, I think I got lucky one time not getting robbed driving through there. I don't want to push my luck. It was just a bunch of abandoned buildings, homes that looked like very poor area. All the shops were closed down and boarded up. I don't know the name of this town, but I am going to look it up when I get back to the car, if the car is still in the parking lot, and I'll let you know what the town is called. And what I would say is, don't come to this town. This river was not worth the drive through that, just because, you know, I am an overly cautious person, but I'm a pretty trusting person. When I lock the doors in the car, it's usually because it definitely doesn't look safe. And I locked the door 3 times when I drove through this area. So maybe I'm lucky when I get to the street and there's no cars and I can run right across. Okay, that side looks good. That side looks, oh, this isn't good. This is really dangerous to cross also. So I'm shutting this off. So I made it 2 times. I'm on a lucky streak. Let's see if I have 3 lucks in a row and my truck is still there. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. Now that truck's blocking my truck. I don't see it yet. I'm starting to get nervous. I see it. And it looks like the windows are not broken. There is a tent set up there with a few people. That's what I was concerned about.
Take the next left onto Monongalia Street, then turn left onto Tennessee Avenue. Take the next left onto Tennessee Avenue, then turn left onto Kanawha Boulevard West.
Okay, well...
Turn left onto Kanawha Boulevard West, then turn left onto Pennsylvania Avenue North.
I don't have to drive through the area anymore, so that's it. See you later. I don't know where I am. I just turned down off the highway and it got me coming on this curvy side street through the forest, and I drove about 2 miles, and this is where I'm taking my break. I'm guessing this is a church because it sure looks like a church, but there's nothing written anywhere. And I thought it looked really neat, so I would stop. Plus, it was the first place that actually had a pull-off for me to stop in. Maybe that's an abandoned church, because it looks like it has a lot of mold growing on the side. Oh, car's coming. You know those movies where the young teenagers get followed by some creepy car in a small town? I think this is where the people disappear inside of. You know, it's got to be a church, but then I see that and it looks like they have cattle, which would escape here easily because the fence is missing. Let's see if there's something written on the door. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippines. Okay, it's a church. The light's missing. That's got to be an abandoned church. I'm not even going to try to open up the door, especially when parts of the building are falling off there. And you know, I've been really lucky where every day so far, no rain, and finally, right when I was leaving Ohio, it started drizzling, and right now it just started drizzling. I'm getting wet, but that's okay, it's hot. I'm hot and sticky, and soon I'm gonna be hot and slippery. And I guess I'm about 25 minutes away from something called something pier. Oh, it's starting to rain harder. Okay, I'm going in. Man, now it started raining. Right at this abandoned church where I'm gonna disappear. Don't take me!